Yeah, I think one thing that we will continuously see is that the point of interaction changes will come through. People will expect more and more value from contactless, from devices that can create new value-added experiences. We also would look at how do we create essentially frictionless, beyond form experiences, so really making people capable of paying on all of their devices. I think in Asia we will continuously focus also on mobile environments, where we now have more and more contactless mobile experiences for payment. Consumers in Asia will continuously also focus on the mobile device itself. So I think that will be a very important area to continuously innovate new commerce experiences. And that's really going to be our key opportunity to make those experiences worthwhile from our user experiences, helping them move beyond cash so we can create a more cashless and value-added environment for everyone here in Asia Pacific. Fintechs are great actually because they're bringing a new sense of technology into the environment. They're inspiring through new use cases, and I think they bring great technology capabilities with them. And I think the way that we would look at the fintechs is really welcoming them with open arms to say, like, how can you help us identify those breakthrough innovation opportunities for consumers here in Asia Pacific, and then further actually drive the collaboration. How do we then collaborate with banks, also the payment networks like ourselves, MasterCard, and how do we then combine our strength in terms of understanding regulation, security tools, network effects, but then also bringing in the fintech environment to help us understand where can we improve and how can we create better, more breakthrough experiences for consumers here in Asia Pacific. Well, commercialization is always very difficult because ultimately it's about habit change, and it's also creating we have to create value as an industry for the user. If we don't achieve those objectives in terms of really creating a valuable experiences, it will be very difficult to convince somebody, let's say through paying them, to use something. So the challenge is there to create this frictionless, seamless experiences that create new value, that make it almost nonsensical not to change. And I think that's where we're really going to go. And I think that's how we even changed when we look at payment evolution over time, how we moved from coins to bills to credit cards, and now we're going to go into a digital environment. And I think we will need to make sure that those digital environments actually add to the next experience layer from a consumer standpoint. I think an area that China has been doing very well on is actually really embracing new technology and thinking about how do we do conversational commerce with consumers in terms of our chats or the ability to interact in different forums maybe than what we would have traditionally expected. And I think that's where we can learn a lot in terms of how China and consumers have embraced some of that technology. And that is really what we would look at. What are the best practices that we can learn from that market, and how can we bring that back and make it more scalable and globally available through our products like such as MasterPass and working with our global partnerships on all of those solutions. But yeah, it is definitely a market that is leading in fintech, and I think we all need to be very attentive to some of the innovations that have happened in that market.